Hi everyone, this reading is for Sagittarius and Moon Venus and Rising, and this is for Sagittarius and Moon Venus and your Ascendant. So if this reading does not resonate with you, you can always check different placements in your chart by checking your natal chart, and you can do that definitely online. So here we go with your reading. So let's start it. You have the Four of Cups. What's wrong? The World, Three of Cups, the Star, the Hermit, Emperor, Knight of Wands, Five of Cups, Justice, and Four of Wands. All right. So it looks like for some of you Sagittarians out there, you have been feeling like there could be two things right here. So some of you are feeling like you're missing someone, or just feeling like not yourself today, because there's been something that's bothering you, or something probably didn't work out for you. So you're in that place right now. Let's see why. I think this is about something that happened where you made a this you were choosing something, which is choosing yourself and choosing another goal path, or anything that you're making a decision between yourself and something else, or a given situation. I think so. For you, it's like, if you already made that decision, if you chose yourself, then you tell yourself, did I actually did the right thing? But then how come I feel like I'm not probably happy about it? Or if you chose something apart from yourself, it makes you feel like the same way too. So it's like you're in that limbo, right? Why do I really need to make a choice? Because somehow making a choice for you, it's like very difficult in a way. It takes you a lot of time before you make a decision, but once you make a decision, what comes with it also is a little bit of not feeling good about it at some point. Not unless it's because it doesn't talk about career or anything like that. This is about just your own personal decisions, like either whether it's a relationship or actions that you need to do when it comes to your everyday living, your interaction with people, your friends, your family, something like that. But it's like, for you, it's about just seeing things in a different way, where now I have to do this because I can't be doing that. But a part of you, of course, it's like, you know well, nothing works for me at this time, in a way. But this is just a pace, though. I could tell that it's about to shift later on your outcome. So anyway, moving on. Your challenges is the world, I think, because you were feeling like this because there was a lesson that you had to learn. It's like saying you have to learn the hard way in order for you to reflect on the situation, or whatever it is that you're going through right now. So part of it's like you had to learn the hard way in order for you to see it. Yep. So you felt like you're stuck about it, but you are seeing that it's going to be beneficial for you anyways. I mean, you don't see it how big it is, but right now I think you're probably seeing it like, I don't know, it might not be something that I can like, how you are hoping for an outcome, but it probably didn't came out the way you were hoping for. But that's okay, because I think it's not about what you can get or what you didn't get about the situation, but I believe it's about what you learn about the situation. So in a way, it turned out to be something positive, but you might not be seeing that right now. It might not be really like, it's not presented to you that way at this time, just because you are still in your emotions. or in your feelings. You're still in that energy. So it says what to focus on, Three of Cups. So this talks about your, being happy at a certain moment. So it says start focusing on picking up yourself again, or it could be that you can start focusing again with your friends. If you have a good supportive friends, you can start looking into that. You connect with your friends again. um, Focus on the little things that can make you happy or take you out of this energy. And the other thing is the truth. So Ace of Swords, confirmation, Seven of Cups. Yeah. So it's like telling you, like, you know what? You have a lot of options right there. So if you had to leave somebody that didn't work out for you, it's the same thing. So it's like, you need to pick up yourself again, get up, and you know what? There is something better coming your way, or this is a confirmation for you that you have all kinds of different ways how to turn things around in your favor, because right now all the Seven of Cups are presenting in your side. And the important thing is you were able to see more clear right now. So it's just hard to process at this time. Maybe if you found out some kind of truth, or you got a message about something that needs to be addressed, but it's just a realization. It's almost like saying, hey, you were given a chance to have that wake-up call. And it might not be as good as you thought you were going to process it, but you're going to be fine, because regardless is that you always have all these things that you can choose from, or any different projects that you can choose. So if this is a job you're thinking about, also, like I said, if you didn't get the job that you wanted, or you felt like, you know what, there were things that made me feel stuck and I didn't get what I want, it's just saying that, okay, you just have to understand, like, if it's not for you, if it's not meant for you right now, it doesn't mean that you're not gonna get exactly what you want. You can probably get it in a different version, but you just have to believe that if it's meant for you, regardless of whether it's now or later on, or probably you won't think like you'll ever get it, you just have to let it be. So your past is that the Star card. I think you were hopeful. There's a lot of hopes for you. So if it's also a relationship, like I said, if you're hoping for a relationship to work out, in the past, I think you put in a lot of effort to make things work, or you did your best to try to have that, what do you call it, you believed in it. So you were a believer of your dreams. So you have a Leo card here, and let's see, Aries, and then Aries, where I said Sagittarius and Libra. So anyways, and I think for you were courageous enough to make things work for you. I think every time you did something, or you were putting yourself in a situation, or every time you make certain choices in your life, you do your best to ask for guidance, and you surely got it. But if it turned out to be not the way that you got it, or you wanted it to be, then it's just telling you it's fine, because maybe there are still lessons that you need to work on. Actually, if anything, it's just focusing on your own personal lessons in your life. So you have to learn the hard way. If, like I said, if some things didn't work out the way you wanted. So, and your strength is that you have the Hermit card. So you're a very spiritual being, and everybody knows that about you. I think you were also, part of your strength is that you know exactly what you want now. or even before this certain situation happened, you knew what you wanted, you knew what you signed up for. Yeah, you did a lot of inner work for yourself. You tried to maintain your spiritual sense, and you try to set healthy boundaries for yourself too. So this is one of your strengths. And you also know when to walk away, when it's time for you to walk away, and you also know when some things are not serving you for the good. If it becomes a problem or it questions your morality and certain things that you cannot tolerate, I think those are your biggest strength. Because for you, it's like, what is the purpose of me even sharing myself if I have to change the way I see my beliefs when it comes to morality? I think for you that's very important. Like, you are a true believer of good intentions and being in the right state of mind when it comes to the bad and the good, because I think you work on that. I'm not saying that, oh wow, Sagittarius, you're 100% perfect, you do no wrong. I mean, you still have that too at some point. I mean, we all make mistakes, or we do things, we have bad habits, we do all that, but I think you work on that. But then that was it was, that was one of your strength. And for you, I think if you must have to choose, you were choosing yourself. So, like, if I see in the beginning of the reading, like I said, you're choosing yourself over a situation or someone or something. Because for you, it's like a test of your own morality. What can you tolerate and what you cannot tolerate? What is good for you or what's bad for you? You might have to break someone's heart, you break your own heart, because you have to make a decision. Because at the end of the day, you want something that is stable, that is something that will fulfill your soul, or something that is more with the right foundations. That's what you want. So your near future, you have the Emperor. So again, I think it's kind of relating to the first reading I did a few days ago. So you're in control, you're gonna be in control of the situation. You're gonna go back to being an Emperor, probably connecting with an Aries too. But so you're gonna be in control. I think this time you're gonna have this boss type of attitude. So you're gonna grow stronger of all the things that you have learned, or like, I know you had to learn the hard way, but that makes you become more stronger than you ever did. And but for some reason, of course, a lot of those not so good things will still haunt you. So you have the Nine of Swords with the Three of Swords. It's like, you're still probably gonna be up all night sometimes thinking about, wow, I mean, this is tough. Like, for you, it's just like tough when it comes to whenever you make really big decisions in your life. So some point, it will still haunt you. It will still be in your mental space at night probably. And yeah, that card, transformation. So it's like telling you, in order for you to be that Emperor, to be in control of it, sometimes also you have to really break your own heart. So it's just saying, you're gonna have to break your own heart. So if it's not serving you well, if you're fighting for your morality, for your own sake and for your well-being, and also, of course, you're not going to let people, or you don't want to be an enabler too, because you can probably sometimes care for someone or something, but somehow at some point you're going to have to change those, because you can also be an enabler for some, and it doesn't become something really helpful for the other person, or the situation you're doing. So Your suggested approach is to the Knight of Wands. It's just say again, I already told in the beginning, it's coming up again. It's just say you need to, pick up yourself, um, go back in your element as a Sagittarius. If you're feeling down right now, if you feel like you don't want to do anything, you're just not being productive, it's time for you to get up, try your best to maybe do some exercise, um, keep your momentum going in a positive way, um, be more active, if anything. King of Cups. Yeah, and it's okay for you to feel those emotions. Don't have that resistance to not feel them just because you want to escape the pain. It's fine. There's ways you can do it. Like I said, it says here that you can talk to your friends. If you have friends, you can connect to them. You can also try to put your attention to other things. You can be giving it to the family, to people that cares about you, or like I said, um, those that are in the same vibration as you are. Reciprocation, if they reciprocate the same thing, you should be able to give that to those people instead of just trying to focus on what you didn't get, or what really bothered you at some point. So what you need to know is, yes, might go through a pace of Five of Cups, so you might be disappointed, or you feel like, man, I don't know, this is taking my mental space, this is taking my head space. You might feel like that. And it's just saying that, you know what, you can redirect that energy to start, you gotta find your passion. So if there's anything that you like to do, whether it's cooking, reading books, um, for those healthcare workers, if you want, you can make, if you know how to make masks, or like I said, if you want to help in the community, you can focus on that. Or working too, if you haven't been working a lot and you're one of those essential workers, you can focus your energy to just maybe add some more work for you, just so you can be busy and you don't have to always think about, or being feeling like stuck, like you don't have to think about those other things that are not serving you good right now. So that's what you can do. But your hopes and fear is like, you feel like you can finally find your balance sooner or later, and I think you will. And wow, okay. So like I said, things might not be so good right now just because there's a change of energy for you, but things will get better because for some of you, it's like you're getting an apology from somebody. If there was someone that made you feel like this, is because they did something wrong, or they say something bad, or something that wasn't, that you did not appreciate, if they never respected you or anything like that. But this person's coming back to, it's not they're coming back, but there is either, like, you're thinking about them, probably they can fix it by apologizing, because your intuition tells you that. Your intuition tells you, they might apologize or anything that will make you feel better. But I do think, like, sometimes you don't really need to wait for that, or even make that as part of your movement, or I mean, like, your way of moving, just so you can feel good or be positive. Sometimes there are things that, if they just have to go, they have to go. If people will not respect you the way you want them to respect you, and you did everything you can, you were nice to them, I mean, you don't really have to do all those things, because at the end of the day, this is about you. So you just have to find a way how you can recreate yourself. It's like you don't have to deal with any type of BS, because for you want to make sure that you take care of your needs first before the rest of the world or anything else, especially your own mind, body, and soul. You need to just looking into that and focus, shift your energy to something more constructive, or something where you can use it for the community to help out, because you are a natural giver, and those energies can be given to someone who really needs it, if anything. So at the end of your outcome is for once. So there you go. Like I said, if this person is the one apologizing for either they did you wrong, or you had to break up, or you had to leave something, someone is asking for reconciliation. But for me wise, I think either there's a reconciliation or not. I think this, like I said, it's about you. Just you're going to have a stronger foundation when it comes to yourself. You're gonna start feeling a bit more happier than whatever this energy that you have right now. It's gonna start to pick up. Wow, there you go. New beginning. Oh my god. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and okay. I mean, this is relationship right here for some. So I'm just saying that someone might have realized that, you know what, you Sagittarius is my happiness. And now they realize, you know, I want to come back, and I want to be able to this time I want to fix it. I want to make things work. I want a reconciliation. I want union. But for you also, like I said, if this not correspond to like relationship or anything, it's just that you're going to start picking up on yourself, and you're going to have new opportunities coming your way, whether it's a new job. Like I said, if there's a job you didn't get, you have a new opening somewhere, or maybe that same job that did not pick you is about to call you back and say, you know what, we need you actually, and we're actually going to give you like better pay or something like that. And because for you it's like, this is the reason why, because this is something you deserve. It's being given to you just because you deserve this. I mean, you will see the shift of energy as soon as I think you start mending yourself of regrets, or that feeling of not being good enough, or not being able to not get what you want. Once you start switching your energy, all of a sudden all these offers, all these new things are coming. They're right actually in your doorstep, and you just have to start being more positive and start seeing it with your own eyes. Anyway, so that's my reading for my Sagittarius. Thank you so much, guys, and hope to see you again. Bye.